Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubrali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
2 women stabbed at High Park Station, man in custody. Chief coroner opens investigation into sudden and unexpected death of child at GTA hospital. Ontario passes bill giving Toronto mayor power to pass some bylaws with only minority support. Celine Dion says she's been diagnosed with a rare neurological condition. Police arrest 3 teens in Oakville school stabbing, issue warrant for a fourth. CRTC refuses TELUS request to add credit card processing fee to certain bills. Ontario pharmacists now allowed to prescribe COVID-19 treatment Paxlovid.
Those were the headlines, and let's jump right into the detail.
A man has been taken into custody after 2 women were stabbed at High Park Station on Thursday afternoon. Toronto police said they received reports of someone who assaulted several people, possibly stabbed them, on the station's eastbound platform just after 2 p.m. When officers arrived, they located 2 people with stab wounds. Toronto paramedics said the victims were rushed to the hospital, one in life-threatening condition and the other in serious condition. Meanwhile, police said officers took 1 man in custody. The TTC has paused service on Line 2 between Keele and Jane stations due to the incident. Shuttle buses are running between the 2 stations but are not stopping at High Park Station. Ontario's chief coroner has launched an investigation following the sudden and unexpected death of a child at an Ontario hospital on Tuesday. The death took place at Lake Ridge Health Ajax Pickering Hospital. However, no other details have been provided. A spokesperson for Ontario's chief coroner said their office investigates when a death is sudden and unexpected, so the death of a 2-year-old may not merit an investigation if there was a known recorded disease process. Stephanie Ria, issues manager at the office of the chief coroner, told CTV News. Ontario Minister of Health Sylvia Jones responded to the death at a news conference on Thursday, noting that she cannot imagine how challenging this must be for both the child's family and caregivers who were present. In an interview with CTV News, Toronto, Dr. Doris Grinspan, Chief Executive Officer of the Registered Nurses Association of Ontario, said that everything possible was done immediately to save the life of the child. The death investigation launched by the Ontario's chief coroner comes as a number of pediatric hospitals in the Ontario struggle to keep up with an influx of patients with respiratory viruses, including RSV and influenza. Police have arrested 3 teens and have issued a warrant for another after stabbing at the Oakville High School on Wednesday afternoon. Police say that they were initially called to Garth Webb Secondary School at around 4 p.m. for reports of a fight between 2 groups of youths in the school's foyer. Once officers arrived at scene, they located 3 15-year-old victims at the scene. 2 of those victims had sustained stab wounds to their bodies, while the third had a bloodied nose. All 3 were taken to hospital with serious injuries but have since been treated and released, police say. In a news release on Thursday, police said that a 15-year-old suspect was arrested at the scene and charged with assault, and the suspect, a 17-year-old, was arrested a short time after the incident in the area of Merchants Gate and Third Line Oakville. Police say that he will be put through the youth diversion program for the charge of assault. Meanwhile, a third suspect, the 15-year-old, was taken into custody in the area of Merchants Gate and Third Line at around 12:30 a.m. this morning. Police say that he's facing 7 charges, including assault with a weapon and 2 counts of assault causing bodily harm. Police say that they have identified a 19-year-old male from Oakville as the 4th suspect in this stabbing and have issued a warrant for his arrest. He's being sought on 7 charges, including multiple counts of assault with a weapon and assault causing bodily harm. The stabbing was just the latest violent incident to take place at a GTA school in recent weeks. A grade 12 student was also critically injured after being stabbed at Scarborough Birchmount Park Collegiate Institute on November 14th. It was the 2nd stabbing at the school in less than a year. Ontario government has passed a bill that will give the mayors of 2 major cities the ability to pass certain bylaws with support from just over a third of council, despite reservations made by the majority of Toronto's elected representatives. Bill 39, also known as the Better Municipal Governance Act, builds on strong mayor powers already given to Ottawa and Toronto. Under the new legislation, the mayor of both of these cities will be given the ability to propose and amend bylaws related to provincial priorities with a vote of more than one-third of council. This would mean 9 out of 25 councillors would need to support the mayor's agenda. Usually, in order to pass anything in the city council, a majority vote is required. The government has defined a provincial priority broadly as being anything that relates to the building of housing, including construction and maintenance of related infrastructure such as transit and roads. The majority of Toronto's City Council wrote a letter earlier this week to the Premier and Minister of Municipal Affairs asking them to reconsider the bill until further consultation could take place. However, Premier Doug Ford defended the bill when speaking to reporters Wednesday, saying it was not undemocratic as others claimed. The Premier claimed the dissenting councillors just want to hold on to their power. Speaking outside the legislature on Thursday, House Leader Paul Calandra said the bill provides hope and opportunity to those wanting to own a home. Ontario's official opposition argues that Bill 39 has nothing to do with the building housing. Toronto Mayor John Tory, who has admitted to asking for the more power, says while he supports the legislation, he will strive to arrive at a consensus with council. Tory has already shown that he is unafraid of using the strong mayor powers. Earlier this month, he used the new authority granted to him in September to hire fire department heads by appointing Paul Johnson as the new city manager. Ottawa's mayor has said he does not intend on using the powers. Celine Dion said she has been diagnosed with a rare neurological disorder that is the cause of her muscle spasms that have interrupted her life and forced her to postpone her concerts. The Quebec-born singer announced that she has stiff person syndrome in a video posted to Instagram on Thursday morning as she postponed and cancelled yet more of her European tour dates. The condition is characterized by sudden severe muscle spasms. Unfortunately, these spasms affect every aspect of my daily life, sometimes causing difficulties when I walk and not allowing me to use my vocal cords to sing the way I am used to, Dion said in the video. She said she has no choice but to concentrate on her health and has postponed her European Courage World Tour dates from February to April and cancelled a run of shows from May to July. Her shows from August to October are set to proceed as scheduled. She said it's been difficult to face and talk openly about her health struggles after first postponing the tour in April, citing that she called at the time severe and persistent muscle spasms. Dion said she's working with a team of doctors and has the support of her children as she tries to return to the stage. I have hope that I'm on the road to recovery. This is my focus and I'm doing everything I can to recuperate, she said in the video. I'm working hard with my sports medicine therapist every day to build back strength and my ability to perform again, she said. But I have to admit it's been a struggle. All I know is singing. It's what I have done all my life and it's what I love to do the most.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.